These sovereign citizens really can be their own worst enemies. Like this guy here, apparently he is going to pay the ultimate price just because I'm guessing he doesn't want to show his license or whatever. Who tells these people that they don't have to abide by the law? Like, is there some kind of website that needs to be shut down or something that they're getting this completely bogus information from?
I am no longer a person.
Okay.
Here we go.
Do you know how much I'm worth?
I don't care how much you're worth.
Because it's going to come out of your paycheck.
No.
For all these crimes. Yes, it will. Because
No.
I have documents. You are under arrest.
Dude, just like, get out of the car. Just get out of the car.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to Gig Harbor, Washington State for a story you hope you'll never have to cover on a channel that points and laughs at sovereign citizen stupidity because of the people it affects. Unfortunately, the self-described non-human in today's video takes his beliefs way too far and pays the ultimate price when he does the unthinkable. But before we get to the incident itself, let's take a look at a traffic stop where he attempted the script in 2022.
So you're going to see two traffic citations. One's going to be for operating an electronic device while driving, and the other is going to be operating a motor vehicle without insurance. Okay. You're required to have
so he
insurance.
was
Now, wait a
using his
second. Now,
phone.
Let me finish. Okay. So this one you can get thrown out pretty easily. Okay. All you got to do is show the court that you have documentation that you have insurance, and you'll be good to go. That's a $550 ticket. Okay. So you can get that one thrown out pretty easy. You are under arrest. All right, for operating a vehicle without your driver's license. Your driver's license is expired and you don't have an ID. Had you showed me an ID, it would have just been an infraction. But because you want to play the game, and I for whatever reason why, listen, I don't know you. I don't know if you have an issue with law enforcement. That's fine, but this could have went a lot quicker and easier.
This cop is being so reasonable. He's being so chill, honestly, and he's just making a massive, annoying issue out of it.
You know, this is on you. So you have a mandatory court date for this one. If you don't go to the court date, you're going to get a warrant out for your arrest. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
I do not.
Okay. Well, it's all written here for you, so you don't have to then, because here's the court that you got to go to, and there's your court date, okay? So you got to be there on 10/19 at 10 a.m. So make sure you're recording that, 10/19 at 10 a.m. So if you miss that court date, I've told you when your court date is. So when they issue a warrant out for your arrest for not showing up, you see that I've told you when that court date is. So make sure you go there. There's that for you.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So my turn is...
But take this first. This is yours.
Let me finish.
Okay, listen. Do you want to go to jail today? Or do you want to just get your tickets so you can go to court?
You take me to jail right now?
Okay, well, you can't drive either, so you better call somebody to come pick you up because you're not driving. You don't have a driver's license.
Well, once again, sir,
You don't have a driver's license.
I am operating a motor-driven conveyance.
Okay.
Here we go. He's not driving a car. He's operating a motor-driven, whatchamacallit. It's just like, where are you getting this from?
I am not driving.
Okay.
I am traveling.
Well, great. The thing is operating a vehicle without a license. So that's the law. So it's operating a motor vehicle without a driver's
So you're
license.
assuming I am a person?
Okay, there you go. There's your citations for you.
Why are you interrupting me today?
Do you have any other questions regarding that? And how you're going to get home?
There is no other questions.
Okay,
besides
great.
that.
So you need to get a ride.
What is your name?
Okay, it's on the ticket.
What is your badge
My
number?
name is Detective Sam. I'm Gig Harbor, badge number 115.
Is that going to be there?
It's actually going to have his number on it.
Okay, because I'm going to need your information. So I have to write it. Can you?
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a business card. How's that for you?
I need your name.
Nah, I'm just going to give you a business
I need
card.
your name and badge number because this is going to be reported to a Washington Assembly Oversight Committee for the crime.
Okay.
U.S. Code.
Sir, his business card has everything you need on it.
Let me go grab it.
As long as you got your badge number and
I'll write it on there for you,
I
okay?
appreciate
Matter
it.
of fact, here, I'll write it on here for you.
Do these sovereign citizens actually have something behind them? Like, is there any truth to what they're saying? Like this guy here, like, is there any truth to it, or is this complete and total like nonsense?
Awesome, because I need this information. That's more valuable than what you're pulling
Well,
out. Sir.
what's actually really valuable is make sure you make that court date, because that's something you're going to have to deal with, okay?
Well, I'm not going to clarify. I'm not here to clarify anything with the corporation.
Okay.
As a living man,
Well, I'm just
With the
telling you,
corporation.
they're gonna issue a warrant for your arrest, and you're gonna go to jail. Okay, so just get it taken care of.
That
Man.
is
You're
your-
making more
that
out
is
of
your
this than
assumption,
this.
sir.
There's my name and there's my badge number, 115. Okay, that's
Sam.
Detective
Detective
Yeah,
Sam.
there you
Okay,
go.
awesome.
I'm the only one.
Awesome. Well, good stuff.
All right. So hey, do you have any other questions on how to take care of that?
I believe that everything that was said is clear.
Okay.
And as long as we're on the same page.
We're on the same page. You're not driving, so we're on that page too.
I
so
am not driving. I'm traveling.
Oh, you're not.
Oh, here we go. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. Oh my God, give it a
Operate this
rest.
vehicle anymore today because you don't have a driver's license. You're gonna call someone to come pick you up.
And what happens to his vehicle?
Call somebody to pick you up so they can take your vehicle.
Oh,
You just don't have a valid license to drive it. So somebody can come here and come pick you up.
So you're preventing my rights under the color of law.
You don't have any rights for driving because you don't have a driver's license.
I'm not driving.
Okay. You don't have any traveling rights because you don't have a driver's license. You can't travel in this motor vehicle right now.
It is unlawful for you to make a contract with a living man on my living soil jurisdiction. Okay. So you're causing me crime, harassment. Okay. So are you, sir?
No, sir. You're not.
You're okay to deny.
Let me ask you, have I been cordial with you this entire time? Was
He
I rude
has.
to you at all?
Listen, it's not the point.
No, I'm just asking you. Was I rude to you at all at any time during our
Yes,
interaction?
you are harassing. That's very rude.
That's harassing. Okay.
How is he harassing?
All right, well, you have all the information.
We
Make
can
sure
go.
you get that taken care of and make sure you get a ride, okay? I'm not going to sit here and babysit you, but make sure you get a ride.
All right.
Okay, you can't be driving because if you get stopped again, listen, like, come on. We're not here trying to harass you. We're not trying to give you a bunch of tickets.
You're doing this to yourself.
What?
This is going to be mentioned. Okay.
Well, it's all documented.
Right.
And it will be documented.
You have a good day. Just make sure that you get a
These cops are so patient. This back and forth would be so annoying for me to deal with.
ride, okay? Thank you.
Go drive. What did we just say?
He's driving.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Listen.
You're not operating the vehicle.
I am
You're going
not
to call
Sir,
somebody.
sir, hold on. Listen to me. Okay, I'm Officer Daniel, Gig Harbor Police Department. Okay, my badge number is 118, or 112 actually. You're being audio and video recorder, okay? Listen, you don't have the right to operate a motorized vehicle
Without you
within the
showing
state of
your
Washington
license.
on the streets if you are not licensed, okay?
Yeah.
So listen to me. Hold on. No, I appreciate what you're doing. I understand
what's
what
his
you're doing.
problem?
I understand what you believe and whatnot. But I'm telling you, under the laws of the state of Washington, you are not allowed. It's not a right to operate a motor vehicle. That's not a right. That is correct. That's not
correct.
It's a
What do you
privilege that
mean?
the state gives you if you have a license.
There's a difference when you make your correction. Political correction was. I have paperwork and documented, notarized
Oh my
and
God,
thumbprinted
this guy.
that I am no longer a person
Okay.
or a human.
Okay.
I am operating under land and soil jurisdiction as a living man.
Okay. Then
Wait.
no, don't hold on. Listen.
Wait, why are you interrupting me?
You can go and tell the courts that. You can tell the judge
I don't
that.
answer to a corporation. The court works for United States is a federal corporation. As long as you're wearing that uniform, you're working for a corporation. So right now you're harassing.
Okay.
Yes.
You believe what you want.
I don't.
Don't operate this vehicle on the streets.
All this because he doesn't want to show his license. He probably doesn't have a license, does he? It's probably like expired or something like that. That's probably what this is really about.
I'm telling you right now.
And what happens if I will?
Well-
You gonna keep harassing me?
No, you're going to go to jail.
Well, that's more harassment then.
Well,
So
it's going to be
then-
harassment in
then
jail,
it'd
or you can go home
it'd be
today.
more. Listen, do you know how much I'm worth?
I don't
Who
care how much you're
cares?
worth.
Because it's gonna come out of your paycheck
No.
for all these crimes. Yes, it will. Because
No.
I have documents.
No.
Yes. You want to find out?
Okay. Well,
Hey, it's
you
your
want
money.
to? No.
It's your money.
It's not my money.
It is your money.
We're telling you right now, you're not allowed to operate this vehicle on the streets. Okay.
And I'm-
You're not licensed. You're not insured. Okay.
I am.
You-
I am not a
Okay.
person. You're
We're
assuming.
we're leaving.
You're leaving now.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Thank
you
you.
for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by. He's going to take off. He's definitely going to put his foot down and drive away.
So now we fast forward to February the 24th, 2026, where, according to reports, the individual in this video went on a mass stabbing spree that ended with him getting shot dead by a deputy.
Oh my God.
This is the neighborhood where investigators say 4 people were stabbed to death on Tuesday morning. Now,
You are
King 5
kidding
has
me.
confirmed through court records and a family member that the suspect was Alexander Shablikin, and one of the victims, his mother, was Zoya Shablikina. Now, court documents show that Zoya Shablikina filed for a domestic violence protection order against her son in April of
my
last year. In a
God.
handwritten declaration, she wrote that she feared for her life. A judge granted a temporary order on April 4th, and records show Shablikin was personally served at his Gig Harbor residence on April 17th.
Why was it only a temporary order? Like, if she said that she was scared for her life, she needs a proper restraining order, like a permanent one.
And on May 2nd, the court entered a final order that was set to expire in May of 2026. Now, just before 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning, deputies were called here for a reported violation of a separate no-contact order. Investigators say that order had not yet been served, and a deputy was on the way to do so when witnesses began calling 911, reporting a man stabbing people outside the home.
Oh
One
my
neighbor
God.
tried to intervene, says the suspect attempted to kick in his door, sharing these photos with King 5. There's damage and blood left behind. A deputy arriving on scene reported the suspect was still attacking victims, and that's when that deputy shot and killed him. A different neighbor we spoke with today says she had no idea there was an active protection order.
It's definitely heartbreaking. Definitely. It's still, I just can't believe it happened, because it's something I've always bragged about, was how small and quaint and safe my neighborhood always felt. I've bragged to people for years how much I love where I live. Not that I don't love it now, but
I mean, yeah, of course. After this happened, it's going to make you feel a bit different, isn't it, about where you live?
It's very unsettling.
As for those 3 others who were killed and tried to intervene, they still have not been identified. Tacoma Police is the lead agency on this investigation. I'm told that we'll have an official update from them sometime next week.
We now learn the identity of the victims, the history and mental health of the now deceased suspect, and what led up to this incident.
The victims are 59-year-old Joanne Brandini, 81-year-old Louise Talley, 67-year-old Stephanie Kilalea, and 52-year-old Zoya Shablikin, who was the suspect's mother.
Her family released these photos of her to Como. And new tonight, we're getting a better understanding of the concerning background of that 32-year-old suspect.
Yeah, Marion Preston, this was the first video that I got back from several records I've requested into the background of Alexander Shablikin. We're hoping to get a better view of who he was and what the years leading up to this terrible tragedy. And
so this guy clearly had severe mental problems, like really bad ones. It's crazy. Like, he didn't look, yeah, he looked a bit cuckoo with the sovereign citizen stuff, but he didn't look like someone who would go on to do this. I guess you never know, do you?
Gig Harbor were like, and you'll see some of that in this video when he tells police officers he does not believe that he's bound by the law.
It's not a right to operate a motor vehicle.
In this 2022 traffic stop from Gig Harbor Police, Alexander Shablikin is defiant from the start.
I am not driving, I am traveling.
Well, great, because the thing is operating a vehicle without a license. So that's the law. So it's operating a motor vehicle without a driver's license.
So you're assuming I am a person?
He repeats phrases and arguments that are often associated with the sovereign citizen movement, a belief that followers aren't bound by U.S. law.
I have paperwork and documented, notarized and thumbprinted, that I am no longer a person or a human. I am operating under land and soil jurisdiction as a living man.
Okay. Then
Wait.
No, don't hold on. Listen.
Wait, why are you interrupting me?
You can go and tell the courts that. You can tell the judge that.
I don't answer to a corporation. The court works for United States is a federal corporation. As long as you're wearing that uniform, you're working for a corporation. So right now you're harassing.
Court records show Shablikin had run-ins with police over the last 5 years. In 2025, his family said his behavior was escalating. In this petition for a protective order, they said he'd been doing witchcraft and rituals inside their Key Peninsula home.
They should have kicked him out. They should have kicked him out. I'm sorry. What? Rituals? Witchcraft?
The same home where deputies responded early Tuesday when his family said he was back there in violation of the order. Investigators say Shablikin started stabbing people before deputies could get there. When the first deputy arrived, he shot and killed Shablikin as he was stabbing one of the victims. Both Shablikin and all 4 victims died. It was a violent end to years of concerns about his apparent delusions that were visible even more than 3 years ago.
You believe what you want. Don't operate this vehicle on the streets. I'm telling you right now.
And what happens if I will?
Well,
you gonna keep harassing me?
No, you're gonna go to jail.
Well, that's more harassment then.
We're leaving.
You're leaving now?
Yes.
Have a good day.
Now, we've also requested additional records because we know that was just
channel this time.
That's under investigation by a Pierce County Independent Force team. They're going to be looking into all of that, but the deputy was not injured. Reporting live from Seattle, Jeremy Harris, Como News.
So there we are, guys. Another soft sit plays F around and find out, but this time paid the ultimate price. Unfortunately, he took the lives of some very good and heroic people at the same time. My condolences go out to the victim's family.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm big on like free speech and everything like that, but I'm sorry, like, you know, this whole sovereign citizen thing, like if there's a website that is hosting all of this information that just isn't true, like if it completely is BS, then why is this website online? Because it's leading people to drive on roads without insurance, without their license, because they think they're entitled to do it, because they're sovereign citizens. and it's causing awful things to happen. Like, I've seen other videos where the sovereign citizen gets stopped. They don't have their license. They pull off, they take off because they don't want to, you know, get out of the car, surrender their car, etc. And then they've gone off, they've driven over people. Like they've, you know, taken people out because they're trying to get away from the cops because they think that they're sovereign citizens and they don't need their license. So I think more needs to be done to sort of like get rid of this information online, because it's just not true unless, like I say, if it actually is true and for some reason you can drive without a license and insurance, which I think is complete nonsense. But if you can actually do it, then fair enough, I take it back. But if it's not true, which I suspect it's not true, why are these websites still online? Like, it's just crazy to me. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and check out the video I'm going to link right below this one, and I'll see you there.